Welcome back to the channel. As always, it's very good to have you back here. It's a pleasure to be able to look at another example we are still on set theory, but we are rounding up with set theory today. So I think we've done quite a lot on set theory, and by now, if you've been following the videos, you should be well grounded and you should have understood set theory very well. Today we'll be looking at another example 3 under 3 sets Venn diagram problem. This is you can see is a much longer and potentially more difficult question. So you're welcome. I'm Pendulum, as you know by now. I'm your tutor on this channel, and my remit here is to help you understand mathematics simple and short. Alright, so if you're new, subscribe to the channel and ring that notifications bell so that whenever I drop a new video, you'll be notified to come and watch and learn. The next video we are going into simultaneous equations, and I know it's something you will not want to miss. We'll be looking at so many different areas of simultaneous equation. If you've been following this channel, you know how deep and how much I go into areas that you were not even taught in school. So welcome, let's go together. And as we look at this example, if you find the video helpful, I appreciate it if you drop a like on the video, then drop your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think about the video, and then share the video as far and as wide as you can. Let your friends, your colleagues, okay, let them see the video, let them watch and learn. So let's look at this example quickly. We should be done here in 15 minutes, 20 minutes at most. Okay, so the question says, in a survey of 290 newspaper readers. Okay, so our universal set, let's go together, is 290. All right, 181 of them read Daily Times. So Daily Times, number of people that read it, 181. 142 read the Guardian. Number of people that read the Guardian, 142. 117 read the Punch. So the Punch readers, 117. And 32 read none of these three papers. So in this case, we have people that don't read any of the papers. So these ones will be outside. So let's say D union G union P complement outside 32. Okay, then they told us that 75 people read the Daily Times and the Guardian. So Daily Times, intersection Guardian, we have 75 people read it. Then 60 people read the Daily Times and the Punch. Let me put it here. So Daily Times and Punch, we have 60 readers. And then 54 read the Guardian and the Punch. So Guardian and Punch, 54 readers. Alright, so let's draw our Venn diagram. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright, now we know that Daily Time has 181 readers. The Guardian has 142 readers. And the Punch has 117 readers. We're also told that 32 people don't read anyone, so that's outside here. Okay, by now you should know this. These 32 people that don't read any paper, they are not within these three sets. Okay, they are part of the universal set. So probably they are in the same community or maybe in the same street, in the same area, but they don't read any of these three papers, so they are not part of this set. That's why they're outside the set, but within the universal set. And maybe they read another paper. Maybe these ones read only the sports magazines or the business magazines. All right, then we're asked to find people that read all three papers. That's the middle here. I'll call it X. all three papers. Um, then now I told you your intention, what you should be looking to do is to fill out all the empty spaces within the three sets. So you want to fill out all of here. Okay, if you're able to fill them out, then you're on your way to solving this question easily. Now remember that the question told us that number of people that read the Guardian and the Daily Times and the Guardian is 75, meaning that this intersection between the Daily Times and the Guardian, this whole intersection is 75. We've done this severally. So if this whole intersection is 75 and you remove x that is part of it, this remaining part is 75 minus x. We've done this severally. Okay, now the intersection between the Daily Times and the Punch is 60. 60 people read the Daily Times and the Punch. So that means this whole intersection is 60. This whole intersection here is 60. Alright, so if this whole place is 60 and this part is x, this remaining part will be 60 minus x. And then the intersection between Guardian and Punch is 54. And if the intersection between these two, that this whole part is 54 and one part is x, we'll be left with 54 minus x. Alright, so now to fill here, like we've always done, we'll say the whole of this, the whole of Daily Times, which is 181, minus this, this, and this. Alright, so we'll remove these intersections from the whole of Daily Times. What we are left with are those that read only Daily Times. That's what we need. We want to look for those that read only Daily Time, those that read only the Guardian, those that read only the Punch. How do you get that? Bring the whole number of people that read Daily Times and then remove those that read Daily Times and Guardian. Remove those that read Daily Times and Punch, and remove those that read all three papers. If you remove the combination of these three set of people, the only people left will be those who read Daily Times only. Alright, so number of people who read Daily Times only would be, the total in Daily Time is 181 minus, so you add up these three, then minus is 75 minus x plus x plus 60 minus x. Okay, and this will give me 181 minus, now minus x will cancel plus x. 75 plus 60 is, I think that should be 135, right? 135, and then minus x. If I open this up, I have 181 minus 135 plus x, and this will give me 181 minus 135 should be 56 plus x. Okay, so I hope this is correct. Okay, so 56 plus x, that's Daily Times only. 56 plus x. Then Guardian only, we have now the whole number of people that read Guardian is 142. We subtract this, and this. We remove all these intersections. So minus 75 minus x plus x plus 54 minus x. Remove this, and this from this, and you get this remaining part. So this will give me 142 minus x to cancel plus x. We have 75 plus 54, 129. Right, 129, yes. Then minus x, which will give me 142 minus 129 plus x. Okay, so this will be 13 plus x. Okay, 13 plus x, that's here. 13 plus x. And then finally, for the punch only would be, the total here is 117 minus, then I subtract these three intersections. So 54 minus x plus 60 minus x. This minus x can cancel plus x, and then we'll have 117 minus 54 plus 60 is 114 minus x. This will give me 117 minus 114 plus x, which is 3 plus x. So this is 3 plus x. Okay, so I hope this is clear. You see what we've all done. These are things we have done before. We've done severally before. Okay, so if we are going on, sorry, this is 46. I think I need to get a calculator to be doing all this. This is 46, sorry. Okay, so now that we've gotten all this, now that we've filled out all here, we can actually now find x. So to find I, number of people that read all three papers, that is D intersection G intersection punch. And I said we do this by adding everything within the set. So this plus 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 this will give you equal to your universal set. Alright, so we've done all this before. 290, your universal set, is equal to 46 plus x plus 75 minus x plus 13 plus x plus x, that's the middle now, plus 54 minus x. Or you know what, let me leave x so that when you are cancelling out it will be easy. So plus this and then plus x plus 32. Remember, in this case, 32 people don't read any of the paper. They're outside. But when you are looking for x, you need to add everything here plus this equals to the universal set. Okay, we've done this before. We've done this severally. You add everything up plus this equals to the universal set. Okay, so just this plus 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 this. That's all. Now the next thing you do is to begin to cancel. You have a lot of minus x plus x, minus x plus x. So you cancel them out to know what's left. So this will cancel this, plus x here will cancel, minus x will cancel, plus x. We are left with 290 is equal to, now to add this up, I really need a calculator here. Okay, let me add it gradually. Let me write it out so I don't skip another one. Okay, so Okay, let's add carefully. These two, 46 plus 60 is 106. 106 plus 30, that's 138. 141, 154, 208, 208, and then 27, 283. Okay, so I got 283. I hope I'm correct. I hope I'm correct. Okay, 283. So I hope I'm correct. Then from here we collect from here we collect like terms. So this 283 will cross over to this side. And when it crosses over, it becomes minus 283 equals to x. And if I subtract here, 7 is equals to x. So this tells me that 7 people read all 3 papers. Okay, 7 people read all 3 papers. So that's the first thing they ask us to do. How many people read exactly all 3 papers? 7 people. Now, what I'm going to do before we solve the next ones, let me redraw this diagram and replace all this x with 3. Okay, I'm doing it so that when we are solving this, it's clearer for you, so you're not seeing x x x x x everywhere. So let me redraw it here. Okay, this is still 181, this is 142, this is 117, we have 32 here. Our universal set is still 290. Now we have forgotten that our x is 7. So if x is 7, here will be 46 plus 7, which is 53. Here will be 75 minus 7, which will be 68. How about following what I'm doing? I'm replacing these things. This will be 13 plus 7, which is 20. This will be 60 minus 7, 53. This will be 54 minus 7, which will be 47. This is 3 plus 7, which is 10. Alright, so this is important because it will help us as we are solving the rest. So I've replaced everything here with the actual values since we have been able to find the value of x. This is 68. Okay, so now let's do the other questions, but let me clean here first quickly. Okay, so we have to find how many people read exactly 2 of the papers. Okay, 2 of the papers. Now this calls for a good understanding of English. Exactly 2 of the papers. That means here, here, and here. Exactly 2. So here, not the whole of here, because this x, this middle talks about people that read 3 papers. So the middle is not involved. Just here, please follow me. Just here, this is 2 papers, Daily Time and Guardian. Then here, this is 2 papers as well, Daily Time and Punch. This as well is 2 papers, The Guardian and The Punch. So we're taking these 3. So number of people that read exactly 2 papers would be this plus this plus this. Now that's why I replaced it here with, I replaced this x here with the values so that we can just simply add. If I didn't do this, we'll now have to start writing 75 minus x plus 60 minus x plus 54 minus x, which will now start leading us to start doing some little linear equations. But all that is not necessary now again, because we can just from here pick the values. So those people that read Daily Time and Guardian is 68, plus those that read Daily Time and Punch 53, plus those that read Guardian and Punch 47. So what would this give me? If I add it up, this is 100, 168. Okay, so 168 people read exactly 2 papers. So this is the answer. 168 people read exactly 2 papers. Alright, so you add up the three that are connected. Then the next one says exactly one of the papers. Now, one of the papers means this, this, and this. Okay, people that read Daily Time only, people that read Guardian only, people that read Punch only, which is here, here, and here. So we just have 53 plus 20 plus 10. Obviously, this is 30 and this is 83 people. So 83 people. So you can see how easy it is, because I took the time to redraw this Venn diagram and replace all this x with the value I found here so that we can have just numbers. It's easier to deal with numbers. If I didn't do that, for this one now, I'll start doing 46 plus x plus 13 plus x plus 3 plus x, which will now lead me to start solving another linear equation and collecting like terms. So always simplify your work as much as you can. So number 4, they say those who have read at most 2 papers. Now this is where English is very important. At most 2 papers means people who read maximum of 2 papers. You know what maximum means? The highest amount. So in this number 4 question, we are asked to find those who read none of the papers, 1 paper, and 2 papers. Okay, follow me. Those who read at most 2, maximum 2, meaning those who don't read any paper, they are monk. Those who read only one of the papers, they are monk, and then those who read 2. So that means to find it, we are going to do these ones who don't read any of the papers, these ones who don't read any of the papers, plus these ones that read only 1 paper, plus these ones that read 2 papers. So number of time, there are 2 ways to do this. This is a longer method. I will show you the shorter one. Well, I believe it's important to learn both. At most 2 papers. I've already explained. At most means maximum of 2. So we have those that read none, which is 32. Then those that read only 1 paper, 53, 20, and 10. So plus 53 plus 20 plus 10. And then those that read 2, who is the maximum. So we have 68, 47, and 53. 68, 47, and 53. Now if we add this up, let's do this carefully. This is 100. This is 130, 162. Okay, 165, 210. No, 165, then plus 50, 115, 115, then plus 68, 123, 183, 183. Okay, people. So if you have a calculator, this will not be difficult. I'm doing it um, off head or by heart, which is why offhand. Sorry, not off head, offhand. All right. Now the second way, this is the first way. The second way to do this is to think of it from the opposite direction. Now remember here we said at most two papers, and we said okay, those that don't read any paper plus those that read one paper plus those that read two papers. The opposite way is, why not say, okay, since we are looking for those that read at most two papers, who are the only people that are exempted from this category? This number 4. The only people exempted from this category are those who read 3 papers. Those are the only people exempted. So we can also find the answer to this by saying all the people in this set, that's the universal set, the total number of readers, minus those who read 3 papers. Because those who read 3 papers are the only people exempted. So if I have the total number of people and I remove that category that read 3 papers, the rest of the people left are those who read 2, 1, and 0, which is exactly the people that fall into this category. I hope you get the logic. Okay, so I can start from the left, walk towards the right. 0, people that don't read any 1, people that read 1, people that read 2. Or I start from the right. I start from my universal set and subtract those that read 3. I'm left with those that read at most 2 papers. So if we do that, that will just be 290 minus those that read 3. Sorry, this is 280. What am I calculating? 283. So this will be all universal set minus those that read 3. So let's say this will now be universal set minus those that read 3 papers. Now, normally, if you're solving this, maybe in an exam, you need to indicate what all these are. Number of those that read 0, number of those that read 1, number of those that read Daily Punch, Daily Times, number of those that read Guardian, number of those that read Punch, number of those that read Guardian and Punch and Daily Time, number of those that read Guardian and Punch, number of those that read Daily Time and Punch. You need to indicate what each one is before you now start putting the numbers. I'm doing this because, well, this is not exam and you already know what they are. But for exam, you need to do it for your examiner. So here our universal set is 290 minus those that read 3 papers. That's our x is 7. What does this give me? 283. So you can see that both are the same. Alright. So you either start from the left, walk towards the right, or from the right, walk towards the left. You will still meet at the same point. Alright. So it's as if you have remember here, it's a simple something now. Here we said our universal set, you add up everything. Okay, those that read 0, those that read 1, those that read 2, those that read 3. So in this case, just remove those that read 3. The rest that you have is those that read at most 2. Then for this last one, we are asked to find those that read at least 1 paper. English is very important here. English is very important. We are asked to find those that read at least 1 paper. At least. Now, at least 1 paper means they read 1 paper as the minimum number of papers they read. They read 1 paper minimum. So they read 1 paper, or those that read 2 papers, or those that read 3 papers. That's what you're looking for. Those who read 1, those that read 2, and those that read 3, all together. Alright, so for this one, at least 1 paper, you are looking for, or you are going to add up those that read 1 paper at minimum, which is this. So 53 plus 20 plus 10, Then those that read 2 papers, which this 68 plus 53 plus 47, and then those that read 3 papers, which is the middle 7. And this will give me, again, let me add up carefully, is 100, 130, 137, 190, 190, then 158. Okay, so this is 158 people that read at least 1 paper. 158 people. 258, what am I adding? Please use your calculator. Mine is not readily available, but this is 258. Okay, 258 people. Or the second way to do it, like I said, the same logic we applied before. You can start from the right towards the left, or from the left towards the right. Now, for this category, at least 1 paper, which people are missing? Remember, we've said, okay, for this one, you're adding those who read 1 paper minimum, those who read 2, and those who read 3. Right? So the only people missing here are those who don't read any paper at all. Those are the only people that are exempted from this category, from this question. So another way to do it is say, okay, let's just remove these people from the total number of readers. If we remove these people that don't read any paper from the total number of readers, we'll be left with those that read at least 1 paper. So we can also say U minus those who read no paper. Okay, and our U is 290 minus those who read no paper is 32. So what's this answer going to give me? 290 minus 30, 260, 258. So you can see that in both cases we have the same answer. We have the same answer. All right. So this is not difficult. It's just understanding how it works. Understanding how it works. All right. So I hope you got this. I hope this made sense to you. Please, like I always say, if you understood what we did, you follow the process, and it makes sense, it's simplified enough for you, like the video, show your appreciation, just like the video, drop your comments, let me know if you have questions, put it in the comments, you have recommendations, put it in the comments, or you just want to say what you think about the video, put it in the comments as well. Then do not forget to share. Okay, let your friends, let your colleagues, let your children, let your classmates see this video. So put it everywhere you can put it. Copy the link and share it widely. All right. And I'm going to give you an assignment to wrap up with set theory. So just give me a minute, let me write it down. All right, so this is your assignment. It's not so much different from what we've done. In a group of 120 students, 72 play football, 65 play table tennis, 53 play hockey. If 35 play both football and table tennis, 30 play football and hockey, 21 play hockey and table tennis, and each of the students play at least one of the games, meaning there is no one outside, there's no complement, there's no student that is outside any of these 3 sets. They are all involved in at least one game. You're asked to find, first of all, how many of them play all 3 games, something we've always done. How many play exactly 2 games? So you add up the intersections of 2 games without the middle. How many play exactly 1 game? Add up all this one after you found them. Okay, the games only, each game only. How many play football alone? Very simple. Now this is football, this is your answer. All right, so just football alone. How many play at most 2 games? I just explained it. At most means 2 games maximum. So how many play 1 game and 2 games? You add up these 2. How many play 1 game? You add up and okay, and then how many play at least 2 games? At least means 2 as the minimum. So how many play 2 games? How many play 3 games? So you add up 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2 games and 3 games. So that's it. Try it out. If you're able to solve it, let me know. Share it to me on WhatsApp, or drop it in the Telegram community so that I can check it out and get back to you. All right. Please subscribe to this channel if you're new and turn on the notifications bell so that you will be informed once we drop our next video. Like I said, we are going into simultaneous equations. We'll be looking at a lot in simultaneous equations, how to solve it simultaneously with elimination, with graphical method. We'll even look at simultaneous linear and quadratic equation combined. So please don't miss it. Invite your friends, share this channel link with them, let them subscribe and come and learn. Many people struggle with mathematics in school, but with this channel, that struggle will end. All right. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Keep studying and you'll get there. Bye.